What is up guys, Ben here and welcome back to episode number 5 of Mission Milan. Today what I have for you is, like I said, another episode, and we're going to have 5 or 6 games back in the Serie A with AC Milan. But if you didn't see my last 2, 3 or 4 episodes, sorry, I don't know why I said 2 or 3, but if you didn't see my last 4 episodes, then do be sure to go and check those out. Link will be in the description on the screen and over on my channel. So do be sure to head over there and subscribe so you never ever miss an episode. Sorry if I sounded a little bit dodgy, I just woken up sort of thing. So, you know, it's a first morning, it's an early morning commentary. But, yeah, so as you can see, we are just making a few substitutions. A few players got banned and stuff like that. Not ideal against Napoli. Napoli are a very, very strong side, and we are going to need everybody we have to beat them. And we are going to be approaching the January transfer window in this episode as well, so that's pretty damn awesome. There are a few players that I want, but you know, I still need to do a little bit more research as to see what positions I need to strengthen and stuff like that. But we start the game off against Napoli. Nothing really happens early on into the game, and you know, I was really dreading this game because Napoli are a strong side. As you can see, they've got a very, very good side out, and you know, it's going to be very, very hard to beat them. We do actually get a couple of injuries, and you know, it's a couple of yellow cards and stuff like that, which is really, really frustrating. But you know, we ended up it was a solid result for us. You know, I'm not going to spoil it. We do end up winning. We do end up scoring. Sorry, there with Bonaventura. And that was actually the end of the game, and we won. We ended up winning against Napoli, which is an absolute solid result. Bonaventura scoring in the 90th minute. You know, it was spectacular. It was a really, really good game, and you know, I'm really happy with that effort. It's not every day you beat Napoli. I know we're at home, we should be winning every home game, but you know, it was still a tough game, and we still did very well to win it. But we do have another tough game straight after that against Roma. Obviously, the league leaders, Roma are. So, and this is away as well, so this is going to be a very, very tough game. New Zealand offer us a job. We're going to reject that, of course, and hopefully we can actually get a decent result against Roma, because they are obviously going to be the best side we play, apart from maybe Juve. I think we drew with Juve, didn't we? We might have lost 2-1, but I think we drew with them, so you know, that's pretty damn awesome. We are actually going to have to play Niang up front with Torres because Pazzini is injured, and that is why I think we have to get a new striker, because I can't keep relying on Pazzini and Torres. You know, Pazzini's getting on as well, so you know, I'm going to have to get someone for the next season anyway. So thinking about buying Anthony Martial from Monaco. He's a pretty damn good player. I think on last year's FIFA I got him up to an 84, 85, and I know he goes beyond that, so he's a pretty solid player. So I might have to be getting him in this January transfer window. I'm just going to move my mic here so you might have heard a little bit of rattling, but nothing too bad. As we see, going into the game against Roma, we're going to be starting, like I said, Niang up front. Still going to be playing Bonaventura on the left mid. He's been really, really solid for us since I started playing him, and I'm glad he came to me and said, you know, I think I'll be good for the squad, because I probably wouldn't have played him if he didn't say that. So hopefully he can keep you know, gaining my trust, and soon enough he'll be the first name on the team sheet, I'm sure. At the minute, Torres is the first name on the team sheet, because Torres is very, very good. We do go 1-0 down and then equalise pretty damn quickly afterwards. I was going to take a 1-1 away. We do get an injury there. El Shaarawy gets injured, so that means that we're going to have to bring Honda in, and we do get the 1-1 draw against Roma away, so that is obviously a great result for us. Obviously, we needed a win at this stage in the Serie A. You know, you want to be winning, you want the easy games throughout Christmas, but obviously we're going to have, if we get the hard games, we're going to have to play them. So we did, and we get a draw, which isn't too bad at the end of the day, you know. Sorry. Me getting the harder games now. I don't know why I coughed in the middle of that. It's really, I don't know. It was really rude. I apologise for that. But anyway, like I said, us getting the tough games now means that at the end of the season we will just get better. You know, we'll get more points because we'll have the easier opponents. So hopefully that comes true, and we don't have like a ridiculous spread of games. And hopefully we do manage to keep picking up results, because you know, everybody knows when you're simulating games, anything can happen. We're going to skip through the international break here right now, and we do enter into the January transfer window. Now, like I said, there are a few players that I had in mind. There were a few that were unrealistic targets. I tried going for Icardi, the Inter Milan striker. Obviously they weren't going to sell him to me. I tried going for a few players. No one really wanted to come. I was just testing the water sort of thing, just making sure that well, I was just seeing if anybody would actually come and join us, but apparently it didn't really work like that. I do try and look for transfer listed players, and there was absolutely nobody of any value or any sort of quality to me, or any sort of way. There's no one that would strengthen the side basically, so yeah, I just sort of left them all there. As you can see, The January transfer window is a bad time to buy, I'm not going to lie, so that's my tip to you. Don't be naive in your first transfer window like I was, because it's very hard to buy in the January transfer window. Players are more expensive, players are less likely to go, because either the teams are struggling and they need their good players, or the teams are doing well because of their good players, so they don't want to sell them. So, January is never a good time to buy in real life and on FIFA. So I'm going to try to avoid doing that from now on. But if we're going to have a decent cup run and if we're going to have a good Serie A run, then we are going to have to buy some players in this transfer window, and that's that. So I'm going to have to deal with it by the looks of things, and it shouldn't be too bad. But hopefully we can keep Torres and Pazzini fit. Niang isn't a bad replacement, but I want someone who's an out-and-out striker up there rather than a winger, because wingers finishing is always a bit dodgy, So I want an out-and-out striker. There are a few people I'm looking at. Like I said, Anthony Marshall is probably the main man on the target box, but hopefully we can get him. But anyway, we do have a game against Sassuolo, the team that Berardi plays for. I tried buying Berardi, but apparently he's gone to Juve or something, so I can't buy him, which is kind of annoying because he's actually a really, really good young player. But he's back on loan to Sassuolo. It's a really weird thing that they've done. I'm not quite sure what exactly they have done. Torres scores for us, shortly equalised by I can't see who that is. They did actually miss a penalty. And then Niang did actually score for us to put us 2-1 up. And, from then on, I just wanted to go defensive. If I could, I would have gone and parked the bus. But we couldn't, and we pick up the 2-1 win. So that's absolutely perfect. Great way to play against them. Sassuolo aren't, they're not a big team in the Serie A, but they are a good team. So it was a good win nonetheless. And we do get a transfer offer here for Zapata from QPR. I said 10 million. I think it's 10 million or 12 million. I said you can have him, because I didn't really want to get rid of him. But if someone was willing to pay that much money for him, then I would sell him and buy a new player, buy a new centre back. But Zapata is very, very good, as everybody knows that does play career mode. We do go in for Emenike. Just testing the water here, just to see if they would accept anything. It doesn't look like they are, and as you can see, Icardi is there as well. I was willing to pay a lot for Icardi, but apparently they didn't want anything to do with it. So I might start offering a player. I did after this. I offered. I don't know if I showed it in this episode, but after that offer, I did send an offer for like 7 million and Niang. I might go for 12 million in Niang because. It's kind of needed. Tielemans wants to go, which is kind of strange because I didn't really offer him a starting place, and he's only 17 years old, and 17-year-olds don't really moan that much usually, but we'll have to try and manage him very well, get him in the team a little bit. But the thing is, every game is important. There is no easy game. It's very difficult because I need to make sure I get top 4 this year. And I know at the minute I'm there or thereabouts, but I need to make sure that I cement that top 4 and that Champions League spot. We do have a game against Torino away. Going to be quite a tough game. Torino aren't a bad side at all. They've got some decent little players, some worrying players. And obviously when you're away, I'm always worried when I sim in away games, because it's just, you could lose against anybody. You could be Real Madrid and you could lose against Accrington Stanley away. But luckily for us, Fernando Torres scores. He is in absolute superb form at the minute, finding the net a lot. And he did very well to score there against the pretty strong Torino side. They're mid-table, and like I said, it's an away game. It just worries me so much all the time. We did end up picking up the 1-0 win, a very, very boring encounter. But we needed the win, and Fernando Torres got us the goal, which is absolutely fantastic. Which is why I'm so glad that Torres is actually there. I'm pretty sure he is only on loan, so he could be going at the end of the year, so I might have to be buying him. But we'll have to see, and hopefully we can keep him. As you can see here, we do offer the Icardi deal, like I said. We offer Niang and money. Oh no, we just offered a lot more money this time. Obviously Icardi's going to go for a lot. I'm not going to be able to get in for my budget. 21 years old, and I think he's the 3rd top goal scorer in the league. So but Abiate moaning about his playing time, which is I'm never really going to start him, am I? So who knows? We do go into a European game. I'm not quite sure. I think it might be the Europa. Can't really remember what cup it was, but it was a cup. We go into a cup game. Obviously, we need to win that because whether it's knockout or groups, we need to win. Because if it's groups, obviously we need the points, and if it's knockouts, then if we don't win, we go out. So obviously we're going to need a win here. So we put out a pretty damn strong side, and we go into the cup against Latina. I don't really know what cup this is. Like I said, I have no idea at all. But hopefully, you know, we're at home and we're against a side that I've never heard of before. So hopefully we should win and you know, get a convincing win at that. Niang scores, makes it 1-0 to us. Niang has been pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie, ever since I put him up front. He has a really good potential, I think Niang does, but we'll have to see about him in the future. In future episodes, we'll have to see about him. Still holding that 1-0 win, and then we go 2 up. Niang gets a second. Niang played very, very well in this game. He's played very, very well since he's been up front, actually. But we do pick up a 2-0 win, and that is all she wrote for that game. Latina lose, and we either get the 3 points or go through. I have no idea what cup that was in at all. It's kind of strange that I don't know, but I honestly don't. I'll have to have a look and tell you in the next episode on Saturday. But anyway, guys, we are coming to the end of this episode. If you could drop a like and a comment, that'd be pretty damn awesome. If you could subscribe to my channel, that'd be even better. Share my channel and my videos with your friends and family and anybody else you think will enjoy my videos. Anybody who's doing a career mode and might want some ideas, or anybody that just enjoys watching career mode, you know, send my video over or send them towards my channel. That'd be pretty damn awesome. We're so quickly approaching 250 subs. As soon as we hit 300 subs, I will be doing a giveaway for some FIFA points. We do actually have a go at that guy Welbs, because this was actually after he scored the hat-trick last night against who did they play again? Oh, Galatasaray, of course. And so I did actually go after Welbeck, but I always knew they were going to want a lot for him, because he's very young, and you know, he's a pretty damn good talent. So anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, please do be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Do all the social media stuff, that'd be awesome, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Adios.